That is classification of accounts under American system or modern approach. Now we shall see what is the rule of debit and credit under American system or modern approach. This is a question which comes for 6 marks. Next, example for capital account. So the third type of classification is capital account. Hello everyone, welcome back to my session. I am Harshita, lecturer, Department of Commerce, Vidyashram PU College, Temple of Excellence, Mysore. My dear students, we were discussing about the chapter Recording of Transactions 1. So in a previous session, we learned how to classify accounts under English system or traditional approach. So what was the classification? Real accounts, nominal account and personal account. In today's session, we shall continue how to classify accounts under American system or modern approach. That is classification of accounts under American system or modern approach. So here it has been divided into 5 types, that is asset account, liabilities account, capital account, revenue or income account, expenses or losses account. So these are the 5 types of accounts under American approach. So which are the 5 types? Assets account, liabilities account, capital account, revenue or income account, expenses or losses account. Now we shall see what is the rule of debit and credit under American system or modern approach. That is golden rule of American system or modern approach. Here these assets, liabilities, capital, income or revenue and expenses or losses has been classified as, so here we are going to take only 2, that is assets and expenses first. So under the 5 types, first we will take assets and expenses. So let's see what is the golden rule here. Increase in asset is debited, decrease in asset is credited. So increase in asset is debited and decrease in asset is credited. And the second is increase in expenses and losses is debited, decrease in expenses or losses is credited. Clear? So assets and expenses, increase in assets or increase in expenses is debited, decrease in asset or decrease in expenses or losses is credited. Clear about the 2 golden rules? Yes. Next, for recording changes in liabilities, capital and revenue or gains. Next we shall see other 3, that is increase in liabilities is credited. Here increase in liability is credited, decrease in liability is debited. Increase in liability is credited and decrease in liability is debited. In the same way for capital, increase in capital is credited, decrease in capital is debited. And the next one, increase in revenue or gains is credited, decrease in revenue or gains is debited. For easy remembrance, remember A and E. So other than assets and expenses or losses, other 3 items will be increase in liability or increase in capital or increase in revenue or gain will be credited. Whereas for this assets and expenses, increase will be debited and decrease will be credited. For other these 3, that is liability, capital and revenue or gain, increase will be credited and decrease will be debited. Clear? So these are the golden rules. So in your syllabus, you are going to solve problem relating to this golden rules, that is based on American system or modern approach. So what was the rule under American system or modern approach? Increase in asset is debited and decrease in asset is credited. Increase in expenses is debited and decrease in expenses is credited. Then decrease in liability is debited and increase in liability is credited. Next, decrease in revenue is debited and increase in revenue is credited. Next, equity, or it is also called as capital. So decrease in capital is debited and increase in capital is credited. So this is the golden rule. So as I told you, just remember A and E. So increase will be debited and decrease will be credited, that is assets and expenses. So increase in asset is debited and decrease in asset is credited. Increase in expenses is debited and decrease in expenses is credited. Other than that, liability, revenue and capital. So these will be increase will be credited and decrease will be debited. Now we shall see what are the examples. So as I told, so under American system we are going to classify it as asset, liability, capital, revenue or gain as well as expenses or losses. Now we shall see what are the examples for asset account. That is first type of account under American system. That is, what are the assets? So building, furniture, premises, computer, land, vehicles, stock, investment, patents, bills receivable, bank, cash, prepaid insurance, interest receivable, that is interest receivable in the sense outstanding income, goodwill, debtors, loose tools, copyrights, loan to A, that is loan which is given to A is asset. Loan from A is what? Liabilities. Clear? So loan which is given to A is asset. Then motor car is nothing but all the vehicles. So it comes under assets. Next, examples for liabilities. Let's say what are the liabilities. That is creditors, bank loan, that is the loan which is taken from bank. Next, bills payable, bank overdraft, outstanding expenses. Outstanding income is what? Asset. Outstanding expenses is what? Liability. Income received in advance, loan account, rent payable, that is outstanding expenses, loan from B. So if we give loan to B is what? It is asset. Loan from B is what? It's a liability. Next, outstanding salary. So it is a outstanding expense. Next, example for capital account. So the third type of classification is capital account. So under capital account, capital as well as drawings, which comes under capital account. Next, example for revenue or income. Now whatever the organization is going to receive, so it comes under revenue or income. So here they will tell us directly commission received or interest received, rent received. So these are revenue as well as income. So which are they? Commission received, rent received, interest received, discount received, dividend received. So there is a word received, in the sense we are going to receive or the organization is going to receive. Next, sales. So sales is also an income. Why? So when you are selling the goods or when you are selling any asset, the organization or you are going to receive the amount, right? So it is a income. Next, sales return. So you have already sold it and you are getting it in return. So sales return. Next, any other receipts. So any other amount which is going to be received comes under what? Revenue or income. Next, example for expenses or losses. So any expenses or any losses that takes place in an organization can be classified under expenses or losses. So as I told, if they just give the word, it means that what? It is a expense. For example, rent. If they give just rent, it means what? We have paid it. So they will clearly mention, if we had received, they will clearly mention it as rent received. Now here, go through the example: wages, carriage, cartage, freight, manufacturing expenses, trading expenses, salary, rent, commission, interest, bank charges, purchases. So sales is what? It is the income. Purchase is what? It is the expense. Why? When we are purchasing something, so we have to pay the amount, right? So cash goes out of the business. So it is a expense. Next, purchase return. So we have purchased something, now we are returning it back. So it is purchase return. It is an expense. Discount allowed. So we are allowing discount. So we are giving discount. Next, printing and stationery, telephone charges, traveling expenses, advertisement. Next, bad debts, depreciation, loss of goods by fire. So it is a loss. Then loss of goods by theft. So these comes under what? Expenses or losses. Now clear about all the classification. So when you see the transaction, you should identify whether it is asset, liabilities, income, capital or losses or expenses or losses. This is a question which comes for 6 marks. So they will give us 12 items. So each items will carries half mark. So they will give 12 items. So we have to identify whether it is a asset, liability, capital or income or gain or expenses or losses. So now go through the problem. Classify the following accounts into assets, liabilities, capital, income or revenue, expenses or losses. Now what they have given: cash account, furniture account, purchases, motor car, salary, sales, creditors, rent paid account, drawings account, buildings account, bank loan, capital. Now they have given 12 items. We have to classify which are the assets, which are the liabilities, which are the capital, which are income or revenue and expenses and losses. So this is a 6 marks question. So for each transaction it carries half mark. Clear? Yes. Now go through. Now how to answer this? So we have to write the transactions. Now cash account. Now what is cash account? So it is a asset. So cash account is what? It's a asset. Next, furniture account. So it is what? It is a fixed asset. It is a asset. Next, purchases. So we are purchasing something or the organization is purchasing something. So for example, it purchases a furniture. Now what has to give in return? So cash goes out of the business. So it is what? It is expense. So it is a expenses. Next one, motor car. So what is motor car? It's a asset. Next one, salary. So they have not given whether they have received or paid. They have just given the word salary. It means that they have paid. So what is it? It is a expense. It is a expenses. Next, sales. Sales is what? So we have sold something. In return, we have received the amount. So it is what? It is a income or gain. So it is income. Next, so what is creditors? It is liability. And the next one, rent paid. So what is rent paid? They have directly given, they have paid rent. So it is what? Expenses. And the next one, drawings account. So where did we come across drawings account? Under capital. So we had an example. So for capital, which are the example, capital as well as drawing. So it comes under capital. Next, building. Building is what? It's a asset. It is a fixed asset. Next, bank loan. So we have taken loan from the bank. So what is it? It is a liability because we have to return it back, right? So it is a liability. And the next one is capital account. So where does capital account will come? It comes under capital. So this is a classification of items under assets, liability, capital, income or revenue as well as expenses or losses. Now we shall see one more problem. We shall classify the following into assets, liabilities, capital, income or revenue and expenses. Now here they have given certain items. Hope you will able to identify which are the assets, which are the liabilities, which are you know how to classify, right? Yes. So they have given cash, purchase returns, bank, commission receivable. Next, bills payable, computer, creditors, drawings, goodwill, rent, then outstanding salary and lighting charges. So we have to identify now. Yes. Now we shall go through. You can do like that also, like previous problem we can identify and write there itself, or we can make column like this and we have to record it. Now we shall see one by one. Now what is cash? Cash is what? It's a asset. So we shall write here cash account. So cash is what? It's a asset. And the next one is bank account. Bank account is what? It is also an asset. So bank account. Next one, bills payable. Bills receivable is asset. Bills payable is what? It's a liability. So bills payable. Next one, creditors. Creditors is what? Debtors is asset. Creditors is what? It's a liability. So creditors. Next one, goodwill. Goodwill is what? It is an intangible asset. So where does it come? So it comes under goodwill column. Goodwill. Goodwill account. Next, outstanding salary. Now what is salary? It is a expense. So outstanding expense. Where does it come? Outstanding expense is always what? It's liability. So outstanding salary. That is outstanding expenses. Outstanding salary is what? It's a liability. Next, purchase returns. So purchase is a expense and even purchase return is also what? It's a expense. So purchase returns. So it is a expense. So purchase returns account. So it is expenses or losses. Next, commission receivable. So receivable in the sense what? Outstanding income. So it is a commission receivable. So it is outstanding income. Outstanding expense is liability, whereas outstanding income is what? Outstanding income is what? It's a asset. Outstanding commission or commission receivable. It is asset. Next, computer. Computer is what? It is also a asset. Computer. Next is drawings. Drawings is what? Drawings comes under capital. So drawings account. So it is capital. Next, rent. So they have just given rent. It means what? We have paid. So it is what? It is a expense. Rent account. It is a expense. Next, lighting charges. So they have directly told it is a charges. So it is what? It is a expense. So lighting charges. It is a expense. Now clear how to classify this? So they will give certain transaction, you have to classify under particular place, whether it is asset, liability, revenue, capital or losses or expenses. Now this is for your homework. You will practice at home. You will classify these items. So what are the items? Classify the following into assets, liabilities, capital, revenue or income as well as expenses or losses. Now what are the transactions they have given? Investment. So you have to classify investment, goodwill, drawings, rent, sales, interest received, purchases, capital, drawings, bills receivable, patents and drawings. So you have to classify these items as assets, liability, capital, revenue or expenses or income as well as gains. If you are not able to identify these transactions, go through previous explanations. So there I have given examples for each type of accounts. My dear students, in today's session, we learned classification of accounts under American system or modern approach. In my next session, I will continue with new concept, that is journal. See you all in my next session. Till then, take care. Thank you.